thoughts of Otis Tillman do not match those of John Keller and Luke Kincaid. Right. Episode 51 is live, not live, but we're recording with the great and powerful John Keller, folks.
Here he is, John Keller. God bless him.
Wonderful to be here. Really,
we met him. We met him through the great
Joseph G.
And
the G stands for gay because he's gonna burn in hell.
We love Joe G. Don't appreciate the lifestyle, but we do love him.
No, we do love Joe.
Yeah, we love everything.
Joe's a perfect example of how a gay person should be. Normal, but he's still going to burn in hell.
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
The way God intended.
Yeah. But he's really nice. Do you know that? Do you remember? Do you still do that? Am I spoiling
it? I haven't done that in a while.
Luke had a joke. You tell Keller?
Yeah, I did a joke about when
tell Keller.
My whole family's. I am telling Keller.
he's Keller Teller, folks.
I'm telling Keller.
Penn and Teller.
I met him one time.
Which one, Penn or Teller?
The one that didn't talk.
Teller.
I
the
saw
small one, right?
Yeah. I saw him leaving Helium.
No, he bite-sized, bro.
I was leaving Helium. Me and my brother went to go see Ben Bankus at Helium, and we were leaving, and I see fucking the magician guy. I'm like.
Ooh.
But my brother Jake's like, oh, Luke, that guy's famous. I go, are you from Penn and Teller? And he went like this.
Oh, my God.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he spoke?
No, he just
Oh,
went
he
like
didn't.
This.
Oh,
he
went like this.
If Teller could speak, when Luke came up to him, he would have spoken his first word. Oh, my God, I'm being robbed. I say that here sometimes.
I can't turn my rabbit into a wallet. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Wow.
He's better than Penn, though. I think Penn's kind of a huge mo.
He's kind of like smug.
He is smug. I like
he's
Penn.
very smug.
You do?
Yeah, but I had the chance. I could have gone to see. I was just in Vegas. I could have gone to see him, and I didn't go. Like, they have ads all over to see those.
He lost a bunch of weight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably clean the fuck up in Vegas.
Oh yeah, those guys. Some fucking. I think Mencia has a 5-night a week.
Mencia does?
Yeah,
I would
love
love
one
to
of my
see,
favorite comics.
As a kid, I loved Mencia.
I mean, of course.
I would love to see Mencia live.
Oh my God!
I wouldn't go see Mencia.
And then Rogan destroyed it. Whatever. I mean, that's
you know, I would go.
That guy has a real eye for talent, huh?
Yeah,
Joe
right.
Rogan.
Of course. Yeah. Please.
Hey, listen, we're drinking Miller Lights. I've said on the show before, you drink Bud, you could turn into Shane. You could physically turn. You would assume his DNA.
Yeah, give it time, and you will.
Yeah, we got Keller here. I have John Keller. He hosts the High Note Wednesday night. Great Mike. We were there last week. We had a good time.
Great time.
Yeah, that's one of the longest ones in Jersey.
Yeah, dude. I guess like 13 or 14 years or something. I don't know.
God, who is it? You got it's you, Boss, Holly,
me,
Marcos.
the wonderful Paul Carson. The
great one,
beautiful.
We
Holly.
love Paul here.
Paulie.
We love Paul.
He was just on, right?
Oh yeah,
him and Holly.
Yeah,
Paul and Holly were on together.
Love it.
Yeah, they were great. The High Note.
Marcos helps out too.
Oh yeah, Marcos Montana.
Skittering around. And,
yeah.
Yeah.
I was there
energy.
last week, and I was talking to Fermiano, who was also on the show before, and we were talking about Bud Light, and he goes, I said I don't want the way I was getting a light beer, and the bartender said, "Do you want Bud Light?" I go, "No, I want something else." And Dave went, "Are you still doing the protest?" I'm like, "No, I just don't like Bud Light." He goes,
"It tastes like shit."
He goes, "Oh, because Gillis because Gillis drinks." So I go, "Well, I think that's more gay than being trans and being a Shane Gillis fan."
Yeah.
Marcos is right there. And I was like, he walked away. I'm like, I hope I didn't offend him by saying that.
Oh, please.
That's a spot on Premiano too, honestly.
Marcos is a nurture gay, not a nature gay. If scenarios had gone differently.
I thought that was a compliment.
So?
I thought you were saying he was like really kind.
Yeah,
No.
me too.
No,
He's a nerd, like he's a very caring gay person.
He looks like Sam Bankman-Fried. Do we know?
Oh yeah.
He looks exactly like Sam Bankman-Fried.
He does.
We should listen. He's a victim. He was exposed though. A woman exposed himself to her.
That
could you imagine?
is true.
Could you imagine if I went up and exposed myself to a fucking lesbian comic? What had happened to me?
That's an excellent point you bring up.
I had a great line the guy had a great line to me yesterday.
All right.
Flick came up and grabbed my arm, and I go, "What's with the? What are you groping me for? Could you imagine if I did that to any female comic? What had happened to me?" And he goes, "Imagine." Oh, I have.
Oh my God, dude! Speaking of that was really good. Speaking of groping, I was the one time I was at Helium for Somebody's Funniest. You know Pops Leonard?
Of course, yeah,
of
course.
Do you know his sidekick Perry?
No,
Block.
I've only seen
Perry
Pops.
Block, dude, so creepy. Like, here, take out your hand like you're gonna shake my hand. Take out your and shake my hand. He did this to me. I swear to God.
Oh.
And that guy is so like
Slapping that's a touch of death. The Crypt Keeper.
That guy is so gassy. Look at my body went cold. I'm like,
oh my God!
I was so scared.
Trying to fit
I've
you
never
for
seen
shackles.
This guy.
Oh, he looks like a Jewish skeleton.
Oh,
He's gaunt.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
one of my favorite words.
He's ghastly.
He's ghastly. He's ghastly and gaunt. We call him ghastly and gaunt, folks.
Spooky really is the term, I think. Spooky.
He is scary looking. When I felt his like cold fingers go up my fucking trunk, I'm like, oh my God! I was like freaked out.
We're scared. I'll tell you, I really think that's just when old people like that get you. It's that we're so scared to die that we think they're gonna give it to us.
Yeah,
Death.
They gave me the touch of death, folks. The Trump impressions are gonna be a plenty because I think me and you do the best Trumps in the scene.
Yeah, thank
agree.
you.
I agree.
Somebody told me the other day, I forget who it was. They were like, "Oh, your Trumps just sounds like Luke doing Trump," and I was like, "Well, there's like three like there's.
Yeah.
It's not like once you get it to a certain level, like it's all gonna sound the same."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I think we do the most Trump impressions out of the three of us.
Yeah. Otis, definitely, you do it sometimes, but I feel like you don't. I can't stop doing it. I don't know.
I
can't stop. I only do it by accident.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to speak for you, but you say that your impression is you doing an impression of my impression.
Yeah. It is. It's because we talk as them so much.
Yeah.
We'll talk as the comics and the presidents, and we'll interchange. or we'll do Mike Mack. Yeah, look at him. Come on, Lukey, why don't you go out there with him? Yeah. Then
Shout out to Mike Mack.
Then Dunbar. Dude, I'm fucking gay, dude. Fucking gay, dude.
Guys, make sure you go to bed on time tonight, guys.
Yoder.
Guys.
Yeah. Well, Luke, here's the thing. You would have been failing my class anyway. Show up anytime. I don't teach people like you. We don't like you.
Make sure you contact Sally Mae for your student loan application to my comedy class, guys. That's all. We were doing that like when I started doing that in like 2019 when I first started.
That's so good. I don't think I've ever met him. Like I've seen him obviously, but Otis did that voice like a couple weeks ago, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
Yoder? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd probably tell us on every podcast, but I always want the Niners to at least make the playoffs because every time they win a game or something, I'll send it to the group chat. I go, "Bing bang, Niner gang guys," and it's the most perfect phrase.
That's
to
so
say
good.
with
Yeah.
Yoder.
Oh yeah, of course. Is he a Niners guy?
No.
Oh okay.
No,
Okay.
no, he's not. No.
That's even
But
funnier.
it makes it even better.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
If
That's
Bert
so good.
Kreischer came out and said I'm a Niners fan, Yoder'd be a Niners guy.
He a big Burt guy?
He's a huge Bert guy.
Wow. Good for him.
He's probably the only person in the scene that likes Bert
I mean,
Kreischer.
yeah,
He is
it's a tough
so
one.
unbearable.
I've never
can't-
watched him.
Yeah, I mean, you're not missing.
I don't know
much.
how you can't watch him because I can't.
He's all over.
He's all over.
I
Yeah.
turned him off immediately. I think I have his name blocked in my mentions for Reels on Instagram.
That's a good move.
That's really smart.
He's a
Any-
big jam band guy, but he's the worst type of guy who likes. He's the type of guy who goes to these jam band concerts that everybody hates. Like at Fish, people would hate him if he wasn't famous.
Any video of him I see on my Instagram is like he's either like wheezing, laughing, or like sobbing on like a podcast. I'm like, dude, you're like a grown man. Like you got to stop with this.
Yeah.
I can't stand it.
What I hate about comedy the most is like Rogan. Isn't Rogan like one of his best friends?
I think they're buddies.
And
yeah.
he'll talk on the show, be like, "Yeah, Bert's gonna die, man. Bert needs to get his weight in check." And it's like, could you imagine if we came in here and started talking about like fucking Boss or somebody like, Boss needs to stop wrestling. He's gonna die.
Yeah, man.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan's out on like a $35,000 hunting trip every week and going to hunt elk with bows in Montana.
Jack
or some
to the
shit.
gills on fucking TRT too.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that's gonna end well.
Segura will be like, like telling Rogan talk about like, oh yeah, he drinks all the time. He needs to stop drinking. Then he starts a fucking brand of tequila with him. It's like, all right, Mister, what a great friend you are.
Yeah, totally.
Like, what the fuck?
You can
all
tell
those
that
guys
they don't
are
give a
fucking
shit.
hacks.
Yeah.
They all blow. I'm not a fan of any of their comedy. Segura's not any good.
No.
Fucking Rogan's not any good at comedy. He's a great interviewer. I don't like him that
He's
much,
funny
but
on
I
the
can admit
podcast,
that's
but he
what I'm
sucks at
saying.
stand-up. He has one good bit though. His bit about vegans is funny, but that's pretty much it.
Well, it's nice. One 60-year-old comic who's been famous for 35 years. He can have one good bit. Good. He's no legendary wit, but he's all right.
He is no legendary wit. Okay?
No, I would take John Kensel over any of them.
I was watching.
Stink bombs
honestly,
and all.
I watched Wid before I saw you outside. I was watching a clip of Kensel. John Kensel always puts Will on his Instagram, and I always laugh at it because it's like I don't like prop comedy.
Yeah.
But if I'm watching it, I'm gonna laugh at it because it's so retarded.
It's so absurd.
Because
Yeah.
the way
like
picked
it.
up a giant cow doll and a giant chicken doll, and he flipped to one position. He goes, stock exchange. It's like,
That's
this
not
is so
bad.
fucking stupid.
That's not bad.
I always think, what if he got fucking pulled over with like 3 different sized piglet dolls in the back of his car as a 70-year-old man or however old the fuck he is? Like, how do you explain that to the police? I gotta.
Piglets.
He has like the
We're
different.
going
sized
to the
pig-
market, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd never want to admit I was a prop comic. I'd rather be like, I don't know, I'm a pedophile or
Yeah,
something.
I'm taking these. I'm actually
That's
going
right
to
behind
fuck
pedophile.
you.
Yeah, I mean,
Force
yeah, they're
you to
not
be.
that they're that far off.
Yeah, they. the wid. He's good. You remember my joke that fucking. What's his name? What's the beard guy name? The Santa guy. I forget his goddamn name. Oh, Jim Daly.
Yes.
Jim Daly. He. I told a joke to him in front of him and Premiano once. Premiano was dying, and fucking Daly said, "No." Do you know Daly the beard?
I
He's
don't
been the
think
high
so.
note before. I'm
I don't
sorry.
think so.
He's a magician.
And he
Okay.
dresses as Santa during the winter.
Okay.
And he goes, I said, yeah, I took the cap off of milk and I put it in between my fridge and freezer doors. I wedged it in there. I was wedging dairy lid. But that's their humor.
Yeah,
So
right,
now
yeah,
John
yeah.
didn't like it, but I
Yeah.
thought it was great.
When I used to work for the county as like a
Where else did you used to work?
during COVID,
Okay.
and I was working in like they would have these trailers outside of places to get COVID testing.
Yeah.
So I was working there at a college, and I was an Ambler PA, and I'm sitting in this trailer with these it's like these black ghetto nurses that do the COVID testing, but they're really nice.
The what?
Yeah.
Black ghetto nurses.
Oh, I know the type.
And I'm looking, and I look, who is that? And I see it's Jim Daly walking to get COVID tested with his giant beard. He's like a skinny white guy with a giant beard, giant like white balding afro, red face. And the nurses go, "Who is that nigga?" I was like, that's probably the only time he's been calling the N-word in his entire life.
What if he went up to her and said, I ask myself that question when I look in the mirror every day.
He goes, "I am that nigga."
Yeah.
Actually,
I'd probably crush with them, honestly. They
Oh,
probably
yeah.
love it.
484.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's John. They're Jim Daly. I'd like to get him and John Daly together. I always call him. Do you know John Daly, the golfer?
Yeah.
But he wears the ridiculous. He and I are kind of very similar. John Daly and I. That he shows up.
Otis, with your alcohol intake and your drug use, but you're like still a million times healthier than John Daly.
Yeah. I
I don't know. How old is John Daly?
like 55.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
got to be close to 60, yeah.
His hair, the way in his face, he looks like he's 70.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure. He's like red all the time.
Yeah, it's insane.
Are you a golf guy?
Not really. I
Me
mean,
neither.
like, I'll go fuck around sometimes.
I've
but-
never played. I used to play a video game. I gotta find the things for that PlayStation. All the cords. The
Is that a PlayStation 2?
Yeah, I had the 2 on top of the 4. Call it a 6. I gotta play Tiger Woods PGA 2005. I used to make myself, but Daly and Tiger, you could drive the ball 350
You can
yards.
make yourself in the golf game?
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
got to play one of these.
it's a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
made myself a blue-haired, 7-foot-tall bearded guy. There was a thing in the hockey video games in the online when I was a teenager that people would get mad because there'd be teams of these black guys with long blonde hair. They would turn the skin thing to the darkest and the light skin and the hair
Yeah,
stuff to
yeah.
albino type hair.
I used to do that with the hockey games all the time. I wouldn't play online, though. I played this, like,
Yeah.
career.
They would get like the mods would get so mad in the online things that people were doing it. I guess Canada's racist.
You'd be shocked.
Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. I
Oh,
used
what,
to do that for...
You've been to Canada? You were lynched there?
I was at Canada.
When were you in Canada?
I was at Canada.
I was in Canada when I
I'm
was like
dead.
5 or 6 on my dad's side.
Get him!
My dad, there's a pic. I think I could probably pull up my Instagram. It's a picture of me with my brother and my dad in Canada, and there's a family behind us. It's the most black people you ever seen in Canada in one picture.
Oh, my God, yeah.
But it's just me and the people behind me in Canada. But like my dad drove me. We drove up there from PA, and there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look at this. We're gonna post this picture along
Yeah,
with the
right in
episode.
the...
Oh my God, the Mountie.
The Mountie.
He's keeping an eye on you guys.
But my
Hold
dad-
that up to the camera. Hold that up to
Make-
My
making sure.
dad forgot my birth certificate, so they thought they were smuggling me or something like that. Literally the worst time to forget someone's. I'll post it.
So what did they do? Take you into a holding cell?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Not into
they
a holding
really?
cell. We get like a office.
Did they
Oh, like
separate
pull
you from your
over
family?
and-
I don't remember. I should ask about that when I see him.
Yeah, seriously.
a below black kid. They must have thought they could, but then they'd say, "Who wants him?"
They probably thought I was smuggling drugs inside. Who wants him? All right.
Send them back.
Yeah, send them
It was
back.
fun.
Send him back.
I got sick on Niagara Falls because I don't like hearing the N word, but I got sick on the boat ride. It was like I got really horribly seasick.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was horrible. But it was cool to see. I was on a boat like passing Niagara Falls. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. They
That's
give you
really
like
cool.
the ponchos and stuff too.
Yeah. That's probably the last time I was super adventurous in my life was when I was 5 years old.
Yeah,
I would say, like a mixed black guy there with the white family could be the eighth wonder of the world. So
I
two
was the
wonders
only
of the
mixed
world.
black kid there that wasn't Drake.
I thought you were gonna say wasn't drunk. Did you ever see Everybody Hates Chris, where Greg stays at Chris's house? And he comes into the school tired the next day because he had to catch 3 buses with Chris in the morning. They had to wake up at like 6. And he's like, I'm sorry. He's asleep in school. And he goes to the teacher, sorry, I was staying at Chris's house. And she goes, oh, my God, you're drunk? What, were you up drinking 40s?
And they had like the food drive.
Yeah.
And they're going to give us to a nice privileged family. And they're watching on the news. And here, knocking on the door, it's the news giving them all the food. That's the worst show because Rochelle, you watch Everybody Hates Chris.
I've seen it a couple times.
The mom is a complete bitch.
Oh.
The mom is such a
Awful.
bitch.
I have terrible allergies, John. I'm scratching.
It's all right, Otis.
But yeah, she's a miserable woman.
Really?
She fucking, the father dies a couple years after the show in real life.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Julius, he dies of ulcers, and on the show they're telling him, you have ulcers, you have to settle down, and he keeps working. And then really, like, the show starts in 1983, I think, or 82, and in real life, like, it goes 4 seasons. So it goes till he leaves the quick for comedy in 87. The nigga dies in 1988.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So he's up there roasting his father about ulcers, and his father dies from ulcers.
Jesus Christ.
My eyes are killing me.
I'm not a big Chris Rock fan.
You're
love
not a
Chris
big Chris Rock fan?
I love
Not
Chris
for
Rock.
recent stuff.
I watched his last Netflix special. I don't think I was within a mile of a laugh or.
Oh, it probably sucked.
Yeah, it was. It's horrible. I feel like these guys, like, they used to be good, and then now they just do Netflix specials where they just complain the whole time. And it's
Yeah,
like
they're
you're a 100,000 trillion millionaire.
Yeah, did you see Burr on The View?
Yes.
That was
Yeah, he's
insane.
really making the rounds. I saw him on like the Tonight Show.
I don't know
and,
what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's in that
kinda
Broadway
brutal.
show.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's in that
yeah.
Broadway show. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just like he's the complete opposite he was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, he has
Now,
a black
yeah.
wife, Luke. That wears on anyone.
That's why he doesn't have any hair.
Yeah.
You ever know as soon as he had the black wife, he started losing the hair?
she be stealing it to make voodoo dolls.
Dude, she's fucking awesome. She made cornbread for dinner. It's fucking great. Trump's an asshole.
This guy Trump, he's brutal.
He's brutal.
Guys, he's brutal.
Did you guys? I shared a thing one day that's this page posted. I think it's like a white nationalist, but it was Bill. It was
Probably
Bill Burr.
is.
Yeah.
Bill Burr talking, and he goes. It's like a meme of him. It's like, and I just bought my wife a brand new 12-inch strap-on. She loves it.
Dude, it's fucking great. Get the
She's
battery
black.
in there. It
She's
goes in
black.
and out.
My wife is black.
The amount of white nationalist pages on Instagram is insane.
Oh,
I
my
love
God.
it. There's that Marv Harris page is incredible. It's one of my
I don't
favorites.
see that one.
They posted a thing the other day. I'll send it to you. They posted a thing. It was the Beatles singing "Hey Jude," and it showed him. It said Harvey Weinstein is Jewish, and then like all these people are, and then it said "Reject Jude." That's what it said at the end.
It's so insane. I follow 2 racist NFL pages. Steelers Goyim and this guy Jalen Polk hater. He's a Patriots fan, but he'll edit like Julian Edelman on the Twin Towers and the pictures of him like being like kissing Robert Kraft with yarmulkes on and stuff. It's insane.
It's crazy how like just outwardly racist like the social media is now.
It's
sure
nuts.
Like it's just. I think
You
you
have a
might have been
beer, Luke?
talking about this the other day.
Yeah, maybe, Luke.
I think
John, feel free to get another one whenever
Okay.
you want.
I think it might have been on the spot. You guys were talking about it. Like they're not like being like coy or hiding it or
No,
anything.
it's not.
Like,
there's no
it's
nuance.
it's totally.
That's how
out in the open.
X is just anti-Semitic.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I love it.
It's completely out in the open.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Well, where do you want it to be? Under the floorboards?
It's nuts.
People
Yeah.
do need to realize there wouldn't be as much outward racism if everyone accepted that racism belongs around the kitchen table. Because I think that people go out and say it because they can't say it at home. If a person, that's what foreigners know a lot. Asian people, racist in the home, but they go out and they're just rude. They're not racist. They're just rude to everyone.
Oh, because
Right.
they get it out at home, you're saying.
Yeah, the Chinese boy I lived with in college told me that when he moved to America, his father told him, follow the Jews and stay away from the blacks.
Oh, my God.
Then what did he do? Start fucking black guys, letting them rail him in the ass. So, familial rebellion. Everybody rebels against their parents. I mean, look at Joe G. But this kid said to me, he would never say it outwardly, but, and, he goes to Pride. But imagine if somebody knew at Pride that he said, follow the Jews and stay with the blacks. He'd have his own float there at the Pride Parade next year because the fucking showrunners of that are Jewish and hate blacks.
Right.
So
Yeah, there was a. I had something too. I forgot what it was. I lost the train of thought.
It's going.
I'm Otis Timlin, and I have no chill.
This is something I was talking. We were talking about podcasts, and I was talking to Steve Kane about this. We love Steve Kane.
Love Steve.
Incredible comic. I think we need to get rid of them. Like, I think we need to take a step back from like podcast comedy, like sharing clips on social media for like a year.
Yeah.
I think we need to get rid of all of it, like stand up everything,
I'd love to get rid of
and
it.
come back in like a year and see how we feel about it because it's just too much.
It's insane. I see people post clips of their sets that are just bombs.
I never want to post any. I've posted like 2 clips maybe in like a year. One of them was like funniest, and then like I posted one a couple weeks ago. But like I see people posting like once a week or something, and they're bombing, and I'm like, why even post this? This is like embarrassing.
Yeah, I want to post my like material that I have in my set to go for a show.
Yeah, that too.
Because I don't want to spoil it, but then it gets like 2 likes, and it's like, all right, well, no one's going to see this.
Right,
At all, so
yeah.
I can just keep going with it.
Or like
Yeah.
if I do, like people will post sets at like an open mic.
Yeah.
It's like why burn that if you do it on a show and it crushes, then like you can't use it, or you're the guy that's like posting.
People just want attention.
Yeah, it needs to stop.
It probably
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I'm private on Instagram, so I haven't posted a reel in years.
That one just go insane the one time.
What the?
Olivia Newton-John one.
Oh yeah. It's crazy how the algorithm works because I think that's one of my worst ones.
Really?
Well, yeah, because it's just from the side and you can't see the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's weird what sticks. I think when you start posting reels, the second or third one, no matter what it is, will get a decent amount of traction,
Really?
or maybe not. I don't know, because they want to hook you and get you to keep posting it.
Right,
But then
yeah.
it never gets back to. It's like, if I got all these on this one, why? We've talked with, I think, every comic who's come in here about the algorithm and how we don't get it.
Oh yeah, our one clip got like 1 million views.
Oh, yeah.
6,000
Yeah.
likes. The next one got 24 likes and like 100 views. It's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy. It makes no sense. It feels completely random.
Yeah, it's just like but it also feels like fake because you're not connected to anything. It's like you see
It's-
these likes.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
It doesn't. Yeah, and then you're just like here. It doesn't. It
Yeah,
doesn't
I
translate.
was very reluctant. The reason I post so much on social media now is because Luke had to make my page for me. They were on me for years to get at social media.
Oh, really?
Because I didn't have any. Yeah, I'd probably be further along if I had one, which makes me wish I didn't make one at all. Now
Yeah.
I want to be less far along.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should have. It would have been neat. I should have done it, and I should have gone into the PCN in like 2018, 2019 when I was really, really disliked, and not like now. And God, I'd love to go in there and just fucking tell everybody that they sucked.
I mean, that's what's going on in there. I'll hop in there like every couple months just to see what's going on, and it is
It's always Ray Koba.
yeah,
It's
the
always
Ray,
that Ray Koba
Koba
post, getting bumped
post,
by Steve.
which is
It's
so
really
great.
funny.
And then it's just I don't know if you're posting anything in there that's not like promoting a show, you are a psychopath.
I like the anonymous. I'm not.
The
I never
Anonymous
read
is
anything.
good.
It's just not even worth arguing with them.
Yeah.
Because they're so out of touch with reality
Yeah,
that it's like. Yeah.
You're not gonna get any win from that.
that's what I
Yep.
feel like. It's
like
that's
fighting a
lot of-
girl.
yeah, there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
Like,
they're just.
There's no point. Or also, I feel like we all approach it probably the same way. Where like, I don't really care about like getting famous or like.
Oh
whatever.
yeah, not
Like,
me. I
that's
prefer not to.
I don't. But like, I feel like so many of these people are like, and Joe and I talk about this all the time. Like, Just like ladder climbing, like strivers.
It just kills the passion for it. Like I like doing comedy, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to network.
No, like I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
like
get into comedy
schmooze
to
and like
schmoo-
wheel
yeah.
and deal.
I'm not
and-
blowing some guy just because he got a fucking 3-minute guester on a helium show.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to just act like his fucking Tinder bits are good now. I don't give a shit. You think? Congratulate. I mean, it's a cool thing to be able to say you did, but it's
Sure.
like I'm not treating you any differently
Yeah.
because you fucking have a minor accomplishment in the kiddie table of the comedy world.
Yeah.
It ruins it because like you're supposed to be funny, and it's like that doesn't even matter.
No, it
No,
doesn't-
no, it's not. It's like a
doesn't.
black life, and if people would rather bomb but get a picture of them taken than kill and no picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all. I think we need to just get rid of it for like a year.
I
Just take a reset.
maybe like
Oh wait,
7 years.
how would
Yeah.
how would I go out and drink during the week though? It's not acceptable otherwise.
That is a good point. Yeah, there'd be a lot of people who would have that same problem. I think.
Yeah, there are a
lot
lot
of
of comics
people
who are
in the same-
alcoholics.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah.
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 Good.
Yeah, it's the way it should be.
A lot of people are just like the best thing about it is just something to do during the week.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Like
That's
if I
the
didn't do
greatest-
this, I would just. I don't know what I would. be
You don't
doing.
go out on the weekends though.
I go out during the week.
Yeah, you're right. You get it out of
Yeah,
your
he gets
system.
his fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's no need to go out to a bar if I'm not doing comedy, which is dumb because why? I mean, the best part about going to comedy, I think is you say all the time is hanging out with your friends. That's the best part.
That's literally the best part. And
Yeah.
then the set is just something I have to do.
The worst time to go to mics, like the worst mics I go to are the ones where I know all my friends at. It's like
Yeah.
it's like water.
It is.
torture.
Yeah. I just sit on.
That
my
was
phone.
me. That was me last night at Fergie's. It's because Campbell hosts, and I like to go watch him host. But Chuck and I get fucking bombed. We get really high, and we'll just be sitting there laughing and laughing. But at Fergie's, I can't say anything too loud because it's such a closed-off room. And
Yeah.
I love seeing Charlie. Always makes me laugh.
Me too.
oh, we love him.
I remember one time at Brownies, I was talking to somebody about like the time because I was next. How much are you getting? 3 or 4? Guy goes like, "You get 3." I'm like, "Okay." And I saw Charlie get up from his seat and goes, don't worry about the time. Just do what you got to do." I'm like, all right. That was worth me going out. Yeah, that was perfect. That was awesome.
He's a great friend. He's a
Yeah.
great man.
I love Charlie and Campbell too.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Love
they're
the
great.
Gibson
The
brothers.
Gibsons brothers, very good. But you
Some
have,
of the best brothers, actually.
you have the show Wednesday.
Oh yeah, the Jesus Show. Chuckles is on. He's
Oh.
playing Pontius Pilate. Feel free. I know you have the obligation to. I know. Feel free to
I'm
come
gonna
through
see
if you
I
can.
can wiggle my way out of
Don't feel bad if you can. I understand. They're the two. We always joke the two best mics are on the same day at the
that.
same
I know
time.
it sucks.
But yeah, we're going on trial. Charlie's playing Pontius Pilate. We got Steve
Ooh.
Kane. We've got Tay. We've got Manny Muskets. We've got me.
I all those guys. Love all those guys.
Yeah, I
Phenomenal.
tolerate
It's a good
them.
cast.
I love all
It's
those
a
guys.
good cast.
Yeah.
I like the white ones, but I.
So when you're at High Note, when you go in that basement, is it true that you guys do child sacrifices down there?
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
We do actually. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a ritualistic type of thing.
Gotcha.
Marcos is actually especially brutal with everybody down there. Yeah, he's.
I
the
know
big
there's a
leader.
level of control. There's a level of control to it that fucking kids in the ass that homosexuals really like. I could see Marcos being in a trafficking thing.
No.
Marcos the fifth Impractical Joker.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been seeing that. They've
Talked
been
about that last week.
the,
Yeah, it's
the
nuts.
towers are falling. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How impractical was that?
Oh my god.
I'm surprised. It's starting to rain.
Yeah, it was.
I find texting 16-year-olds quite practical. He just type it up.
You know what's a good Family Guy cutaway? I just watched it yesterday. It's like when Stewie's talking about how cool he is. He goes, "I feel like Brian at the bowling alley," and it's like a parody of Brian and like Dazed and Confused. He goes, "That's what I love about high school guys. I keep getting older; they stay the same age. Yes, they do."
Matthew
Yes,
McConaughey.
Yeah.
But Trump's a pig.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's one that might be throwing his hat in the ring.
What for?
McConaughey
For
for like running
President?
for office.
I actually like McConaughey.
I think I've read
but
that.
The guy
He's
got
like a-
he
yeah.
got famous fucking talking about banging high school.
Yeah, he's like a real guy, not some like sick fucking freak.
Famous
like,
about banging underage girls. He's just like a politician.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
what, that's what made him think he could do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, folks, really,
Yes. Complete piggy is McConaughey.
really disgusting big, honestly.
I was watching clips. I used to hate Wolf of Wall Street, but I'm watching clips. I'm like,
It's great.
I
It's a
haven't
great
seen it in a
movie.
while.
Pretty great movie.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Really?
Yeah, all he does is fuck whores and do drugs.
True.
When they did the Quaaludes and they start taking them and they didn't work and they start tripping at the payphone, it's hilarious.
Oh, my
yeah,
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, Jonah Hill rules in that too. He's
I
fucking
know, and I
great.
usually hate that pig. He He's an animal, dude. I just hate looking at his fat face. Fat Jonah Hill was a lot better. Than
Then he got
Jonah.
all skinny.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a big
Like,
Jonah guy?
weird.
I'm sorry I shit on Jonah.
No, he's super bad. I mean, he's great, but after that, I kind of
Yeah,
He put out like a movie on Netflix or like a thing on it with his therapist. Have you seen that?
No, I saw a thing
There's-
with the black family.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's like him talking to his therapist.
I'll skip that.
It's,
I won't watch
It's
that.
like so depraved. Like some things shouldn't be shared.
What does he
No.
talk about? His sick life?
Yeah, he's just like complaining the whole time. Like,
I don't like myself.
it's like, dude, shut
And that
up.
where thing with his girlfriend that made no sense.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah,
didn't do
that,
anything
yeah.
wrong there because he said he didn't want his girlfriend out fucking wearing thongs with other guys and stuff, taking pictures with them.
What a pig.
I know.
what a misogynist
Yeah.
he is.
Fucking women agree with that shit, and it's just like, it's just they want to get on their soapboxes. Women are so fucking stupid. The things they think, the things they say, the way they act, it's hard to take them seriously. It's like even if you're a fucking hog, a sweat hog like Jonah Hill, you're pulling women because of the money. That's the thing right there. A fucking beautiful woman would not date Jonah Hill under any circumstances if he didn't have money and status. So everything he's talking about, he's living in a fantasy world. He's living in a world like Kramer lives in. It's because no woman would fuck you. George Costanza, people talk about how would he get women? It's more realistic that he would than fucking Jonah Hill's fucking fat doughy ass.
George had interesting opinions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seemed like an interesting guy. You know?
Women are just fucking great. I think they're brave.
I think my favorite George scenes when he's at play now and he's faking being handicapped. That's my favorite. Anything from Seinfeld.
Oh yeah. That's one of my all-time. It still holds up. Like,
Oh, yeah,
even now it's
100%.
still one of the best.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I
It's
like,
so
and I
fucking
also
good.
like Elaine when like the only time somebody dated a black person on that show is Elaine when she dates a white guy. It's not even black.
Oh, and they can't
was-
figure out.
That's why we have a crush on her, folks.
Yeah.
The day she sullies that twat with Negro cock. It's the day her father cuts her out of that fortune. She was a billionaire before the show started.
Oh yeah, her dad's like a billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
What
know
did he
how,
do?
but I think it might be like an oil guy or
Slave trade.
something.
Oh,
no,
really?
no.
I think he
Probably
yeah.
said no daughter of mine is going to be dating any blacks on this show. And she said, I'm going to watch this.
Her dad's Hulk Hogan, brother.
Yeah.
You want it to be one of the 8 foot tall. Do you remember? That was the line. He said, you don't want your daughter to date one, but if she does, you hope it's one of the 8 foot tall basketball
Yeah.
playing ones.
Her dad said that?
Hulk Hogan said
Oh, Hogan said.
Let me tell you something, brother. He went up. But the thing with him is he got like illegally recorded in his own house.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
I think he shouldn't lose. Well, he did get civil suit money from that.
The lightning's coming down hard.
Yeah, it was like black outside when I was.
See, I'm worried about this place because the power always goes out. So I'm
Oh,
worried
I
about.
was
Does
thinking
it
that
save
on
as
the
it
way here.
records?
I don't. It's never happened before. We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
That's all right.
It's gonna be a nice trip.
But yeah, he got illegally
The,
recorded.
wait, the laptop will stay on because it's not plugged in.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's true.
True.
We'd be in the dark, but we could at least save the progress.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, he got illegally recorded in his own place, and like it was so bad that he sued, and the place went bankrupt.
Whoa.
Yeah, but people still
Gawker, right?
Gawker, yeah.
Yo, yeah, Gawker,
That's
yeah.
a genuine civil suit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
And he won, but like he didn't like everybody still hates him. So
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like,
that's why you sue. You say it kills my business opportunity.
right. I know.
Yeah.
But now the beer sponsors a race car. I don't know if people buy it. I've never seen anyone drink it.
No. We
What
should get it
beer?
on the show.
Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer.
Oh, he has a beer?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We'll
Yeah,
have
I've
to start
never
drinking
seen.
it. I mean, it probably tastes like shit.
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather dump it down the sink and pour Miller into it and pretend to be drinking it.
Did you ever have
yeah.
Steve Austin's beer?
Any good?
No, I don't know. It's an IPA, Broken Skull
Ugh.
IPA.
Oof.
Can't be
Gross.
that good.
I hate IPAs.
Me too.
IPAs are so good.
I
Give me the
drink-
shittiest fucking beer.
Yep.
Just like tastes like piss.
I
That's the
drink
one that
Miller.
I
I drink Corona.
Yeah.
I drink fucking Coors.
Yeah.
Miller High Life is a good one for me. That's one of my favorites.
I'm more of a Coors Banquet guy over High Life.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Coors Banquet is nice. I had a Red Stripe the other day.
Red Stripe's
Oh.
pretty good. I
In
haven't
the
had that
bottle?
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Man,
good.
it's fucking good.
Luke
dude.
is a Land Shark guy.
Okay.
Luke is a Rolling Rock guy.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's the two. Yeah.
that's nice.
I love Miller now.
Miller's great. I drink
Speaking
Miller.
of, can you pass me one, Lukey?
Yeah, throw one over here if there's any left. How many are
Thank you.
left?
Oh yeah, I don't want to take.
Oh
it.
no,
There's
no, no!
too
I don't
many.
care.
don't
I
wanna-
should have bought more. John, take.
Thank you.
Now I'm not having any more.
No, please.
There's one more. You can have it.
Yeah, have that last
So
one.
you bought it. It's your beer.
Yeah, have that last one.
I'm getting scared of the rain. I hate light.
I should have bought more. John, you're welcome over here anytime. We got to put down 10, 11 sometime.
That'd be a treat, dude. That would be a treat. Yeah, we haven't tied one on really, in a
Ever?
long time. Well, yeah, because usually I gotta fucking man the ones and twos at fucking high notes.
I
so
know.
can't.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be hammered this
completely
time.
loaded,
I'm gonna
I
be,
know.
I'm hammered there every
Chilling
time,
at the
rather.
bar the entire time. You have to go back and forth.
Yeah, that's the only because I just want to hang out, like you were saying.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
I just want to fucking hang out.
We'll all hit a mic. I always say we have to when we go into the Philly ones. We have to choreograph it so we could get like if we did once a week, we got 7, 8 of us to go to one of these terrible mics. I think we'd have a great time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
To go in and just fucking overtake it. You get somebody
Yeah.
like Tay in there. You ever met Tay?
I love Tay.
Oh
Just to
yeah.
invade it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Tay
Tay.
once. Oh my God. I forget what comic was on it. The Friendly was talking about.
Oh my god. He's a wild Wilmington boy, folks.
Oh my God. yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm hosting Friendly on Thursday.
really.
Yeah, they asked me to host.
I'll
yeah.
come out to that.
Yeah, if you guys want to come out, yeah.
I
I'll definitely tie one on then because I don't have shit to do.
I'll get fucking here. What's that? The 3rd? I'll be there. I'll
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
The only reason I go there is so I could play the piano before it starts.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'll be there doing that
Tickle
shit.
the ivories.
Tickle the eye is a great way to
Amen.
put that. I like that.
Lu-
It just sucks sometimes because like one time I bombed one time and then Jay followed me and started killing with his guitar and it just makes you hate musical comedy.
Yeah.
I don't
for
need
sure.
much to hate musical comedy, brother.
You need much at all.
Yeah.
True.
If you're not Weird Al or somebody, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
Like
It's
I
tough.
couldn't listen to Weird Al now, but I can't lie and say I didn't like it when I was 11.
Oh, me too. Yeah, when I was like 12, he was like my favorite.
But yeah, musical comedy is just terrible. I don't like Flight of the Conchords. I don't like Tenacious D. I don't like any of this shit.
I'm
Yeah.
not a big Jack Black fan as much as I used to. be.
No,
And
he
I think
also made a
Kyle
turn.
Gass is a fucking
Yeah.
loser having that autism freak out when fucking Trump won the election, that ruined their band or whatever.
Oh yeah, like cancel their tour and shit.
Good.
right?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
pussies. If
Yeah.
you don't like the guy, stand behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, like Jack Black, stand behind your friend. Don't like kick him out of the band that you both started together.
Yeah, that's shitty.
That's so
If you haven't stopped being friends with me, then no one should stop being friends with anyone. Because we had some years where we would drive to Mike's. I'd be throwing bottles at the stop signs. Now yeah, but Luke would drive and I would throw bottles at stop signs and we'd hear that.
That sounds like a good time, honestly.
Oh yeah, we got to go out. John, you know where else we got to go? Is
Where?
to Hooters before it closes.
Ooh.
Is there a Hooters in Jersey? Because this is the only one in PA. that
I
came
don't know,
across it.
really. I don't think there's any near me.
All right, then we got to go to this one
Yeah.
day. We got to go pretty soon.
I'm down.
That could close any
They
day.
got pretty good freaking oysters there.
and,
Really?
and the clams aren't too bad either.
I ain't talking about the food, baby.
Let me get a look at that thing. This one's all fucking mixed women there, and you could tell they all have probably 8 kids.
Oh, at the Hooters over there.
yeah, it's
okay.
all mixed.
Yeah,
I
hardworking
Is that a
single
downgrade
mothers. I
for
think
you,
you meant
Mitch?
hardworking single mothers.
yeah.
I think that's what you meant. Or beautiful queens.
Well, we always joke that I think I've said it on stage a few times because it's too funny not to, and I didn't even come up with this. My non-comic friend did. He calls it the King of Prussia special. Have you ever heard it?
No.
That's when you go to the King of Prussia Mall and there's a 19-year-old college freshman in a high school volleyball sweatshirt walking around with a 29-year-old black Amazon worker with Timberland
Okay.
boots, sometimes wearing one of those fucking bright yellow like vests
like
around.
a safety vest.
Yeah,
High
inside
vis?
the mall.
Yeah.
High
and,
vis.
and she's buying him the food. And you walk in and see that and it's like that's just fucking wrong. You think like is that just her like rebellious phase against dad or is there a dad or what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Because some people, they have the innocent look in the eye that, they've probably even though they're 19, 20, have probably been banged out by 2 or 3 men and that's it. And
Yeah.
you think these are the type of people I could lay eggs in. And then you see them walking around with some big, even if it's a Darius Rucker type, it still makes you want to cry.
I guess, yeah. So when I would go to the King of Prussia Mall, I was with my brother's wife. We're walking around shopping, and we leave. And I said to Jake, I'm like, do you notice there's a lot of mixed race couples in there? And he was like, I didn't want to say anything.
This is before we met and talked
Before
about
we
kick.
met.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't want me
Not
to
there's anything
influence
wrong with
anybody.
that.
No.
But like,
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
the only one who notices that.
Right.
All right.
Okay, that's not that.
KOP's like a fancy mall, right?
It's
Or
the
like
biggest, it's second biggest behind Mall
behind
of
Mall of
America.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they've got a lot in
Interesting.
KOP. It's a good place. That's we'll be out sometimes though, at, like just in life somewhere, and they'll say, "Take that shit to King of Prussia." I'll say to Luke. Or I took a picture. I'll show it when I was just in Vegas. I took a picture of myself outside the Sphere, and there was a mixed race couple walking by, and I said it to my friend, and he said, "Some photos don't need captions," and it was just me with the King of Prussia behind me. I'll show you. It's great.
Is that one you were smiling in?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I was showing that even in that moment, I couldn't be ruined by. Like, you know what I mean? Not even that could upset me in that moment.
Yeah.
I had to go back. It was
You
a
were in
great
Vegas.
time.
Well, me
Yeah,
and him
you
we're both, but for the listeners, we're both products of mixed race relationships.
Me too. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at this.
Wow.
Look at them.
Wow, what player of the Utah Jazz is that?
Look at the height difference. He's probably destroying her
Wow.
beyond recognition.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
couple.
I say that. I believe that
Beautiful couple.
as a I'm allowed to hate what brought me into this world, you know?
Sure.
And I'll tell you what, I resent being born. I hate being in this world. I think the joys of life they don't outweigh the negative of it's like, oh shit, I forgot my car payment. But then you set up auto pay and it's like, oh shit, there goes $300.
Yeah, then you're fucked. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If you have $150 and it takes it out and it's like, then you're $150 under. It's like,
Yeah,
I'd rather you come repo. But anyway, yeah, it's just I think that the negativity in the world far outweighs the positivity, and it makes me, really, really resent any two people who'd be thinking like, let me bring another kid into this world.
The thoughts of Otis Simon do not match those of John Keller and Luke Kincaid in this podcast. Me and him are wholesome and patriotic, folks.
We love everyone, actually.
We love mixed race couples. Doesn't
Really.
matter if one's black and one's white.
They're beautiful.
Look to the cookie, Otis. Look to the cookie.
Was that bad?
Yeah, it wasn't. We're a wholesome family show here.
That was that bad? I didn't think it was that bad.
It's
For
your,
you,
it's your show.
boilerplate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're sick ghouls. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. It's on brand.
have
for
we
Sick
talked about
Ghouls.
the origin of the name Sick Ghoul?
Yeah, I
on the
didn't.
show?
I didn't mean it. But
I
Have
take
you
it
ever
all
talked
back.
about it on
what
the show?
the sickle?
The origin of
We're
the
so
name?
crazy. We should be putting cells.
What's
No,
that?
where'd the name come from? I joke with people that were named sick ghouls after sickle cell. I
Oh.
say we're sick ghouls. We should be putting sick ghoul cells.
There we go. Okay. That's good.
The origin is after Kobe Bryant passed away. I don't know if you heard it.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
But after he
Tell me the brain was present.
I got bad news for you, buddy. But when he died, somebody was selling there was a toy that was released before, like when he was, I guess, still playing, where he was Kobe, but like as like a helicopter. So he had like a giant propeller sticking out of his head.
Whoa.
And somebody was selling them after he died, and some news outlet picked it up and wrote an article. The title was "Sick Ghouls Are Selling Kobe
Really?
Bryant." Yeah,
That's the truth.
yeah,
I didn't know that at all.
yeah. It said "Sick Ghouls Are Selling Kobe Bryant helicopter figures after death." And it's like it was very just the phrase
That
"Sick
is
Ghouls"
awesome.
just
That's
made me
such a
really
good
laugh.
phrase.
Sick ghoul is
It's
great.
so good.
I
got to pee so bad. I hate.
oh
to
yeah, go
this,
do it.
but-
It's the first. I do that all the time.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Sometimes we
Cool.
leave
I'll
it
be right
in.
back.
Yeah, it's the first door. It's open. The door's open.
Okay, thank you.
It's remember he made that post in PC. We'll talk about it after. I guess.
Okay.
I to save Luke the editing. Although I wouldn't care if we put it in. Luke, we gotta go do that show. The Ricky show.
It's the only problem is it's like an hour and a half away.
Yeah,
It'd be
he lives like 45 minutes from me, and I'm like.
We did it
45
for
minutes
Adam
from you
Lucas.
guys.
Well, we like Steve Kane. but
Yeah.
We did it for Adam Lucas Hill's show. What was his name?
Who?
Adam Lucas Hill.
OG Nigga Black Official.
Oh, that's it.
One of the first times
Wheeler.
I saw
Can a Keller live? Can a Keller live? Have you seen that guy?
no.
The guy on. I've sent you the video of him. He put out a new one that said, "Here's the thing."
Oh yeah.
You've never seen this guy?
No.
There's a white guy going, "Can a nigga live?"
Oh, I've seen. I know.
He reminds me of John.
Oh, really?
He looks like him a little bit. He
One of
kind
the
of looks
first-
like
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
One of the first times I saw Paul, like I've seen him.
Which
before,
Paul?
Carson, and not Paul Levesque, and we were.
Triple H.
I was at a. Do you ever go to Miss Silly's Blues?
I don't think that was like around
Oh, it
by
was-
the time I got started.
So Adam Lucas Hill's IG tag is OG Nigga Black Official.
yeah, it's
But
good.
I saw Paul on stage. He was on stage, so I took a picture, and I put OG Nigga Black Official over Paul Carson. And I put him on my story.
That's
And
funny.
he comes because Luke, I love my new handle.
Yeah,
on
it's
Instagram."
so good.
You did
Paul
that to
fucking
Alio
rules.
too.
Yeah, he did. I don't think
He was not
He
happy.
I don't
didn't
think
like it.
he didn't. Not that he didn't like it. He just didn't say anything to me.
Yeah. He's
He-
big time.
He is
Yeah.
big time. Big fans of Chris Alio.
We love Chris Elio.
I tolerate him.
I mean, that's the most you could do.
Yeah, for you, honestly, that's a pretty good.
Yeah, it's like almost
Metric.
like being gay lovers with somebody.
Yeah.
Tolerate.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, he's. I mean, yeah.
Folks, He loves
There are far worse and less creative guys out there than fucking Chris Alia.
Very fair.
I think the stuff he does with the PPA stuff is funny.
Yeah, that's good.
He's has stage presence. He's every now and then you'll make a joke around him though, and he'll get weirded out, which I get. He's a normal person, so I don't blame him for it. But it's like I'll be like, "That's what you got weird." I've said way worse. He's like the king of that. It's like I've said way worse in front of you, and like that's what got you weirded out.
Yeah.
But you know how artists are tortured.
You shouting out Hani Hanjour during your high note set last week was a very nice.
Oh
treat
yeah,
for
Hani
me.
Hanjour. He
I enjoyed that a lot.
I love that.
And at the
I
end,
was
he said,
23 when he flew into the Pentagon.
look up Larry Silverstein, folks. At the end, that was a very nice.
Did I say that?
touch. Yeah, right as you got off the stage.
Wow.
I was dying. That was so
Well,
good.
Larry Silverstein, man, the most convenient dermatology appointment.
Yes,
I've ever had.
yeah, breakfast every day.
I
at,
used to have breakfast every day at the top of the tower. Remember you on
Poached
9/11?
eggs are wonderful.
I had a cyst on my balls. I had to get them taken out. I couldn't be there.
Oi!
Oy vey.
Hey, you can't leave those untreated. You see Osama baking in the desert, they fall right off, but not Larry.
The Hani Hanjour thing, he did like a corkscrew maneuver
Yeah.
perpendicular to the ground.
Well, did you see?
330-degree down
Yeah, well, you
Well, you
descending
must
turn.
have seen 9/11, the new Pearl Harbor, to know all this stuff. Have you seen that?
I didn't watch that. That's been taken on and off of YouTube like several times.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But I listened to like a lot of
Well,
podcasts and
you're a
stuff.
ghoul guy, to know if you know. That's
Oh,
that's
for
the-
sure.
that's the
Yeah, of course.
initiation thing.
Yeah.
One of the best conversations I've ever had at comedy was you, me, and Kowalski talking about the Boston Marathon guys. Who else was there?
Yeah.
Joe G?
Joe G, and then some old guy who was like hanging around playing
Oh,
pool.
fucking Eric.
And then he
He's
got
fun.
fired up, and he was like, "I've had enough," and then he left.
What happened? What happened with the Boston bombing?
That's
it's a
that's an
bullshit
interesting
story,
one.
the
Yeah, that's a very
official
interesting
narrative.
one. So the two brothers, obviously,
What are their names?
Tamerlan
Maybe.
and
Jacquard. We love Jacquard. Beautiful, beautiful boy. On the cover of Rolling Stone, he was so beautiful. It's a tragedy.
this has been making me laugh. Trump like explaining them, they're calling them the Mujahideen, folks. That's been making me laugh.
Oh my God!
They're saying it's a holy war they're waging. Really.
But yeah, so obviously the two brothers, they do this or whatever. I guess the whole thing behind it is the older brother allegedly was some sort of informant for the government.
Okay.
And which was like based on the fact that he was going to go to Russia to do something and then come back and they were going to give him his American citizenship.
I think I've heard about this.
Yeah,
then,
and then they didn't. And then because he was on the biggest thing he was on two like no-fly lists, like terrorism no-fly lists, and he flew in and out of JFK to Russia twice without being flagged, and then he came back, and then like a year later, they do the bombings or whatever. So
Wasn't he a boxer?
he was like an Olympic boxer.
Yeah.
And he wanted to fight for the U.S., but he wasn't a citizen. So they were like, if you do this, and then was attached to like I don't know, because they're all from like. I think they're from Dagestan.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were from
Oh, so
Dagestan.
they're good fighters. Though.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, all those
Yeah.
guys are crazy.
They had to
Yeah.
fight off the chupacabra to eat.
Yeah, yeah. So then I guess he didn't. Whatever he didn't end up going through.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, but all that stuff is very, very weird.
Yeah, well, he actually wanted to fight as a woman. No.
So if it happened now, we wouldn't have the Boston bombing.
No. It would have been the Boston.
Bombing.
I tried to do my T voice instead of my G
I know I
voice.
say this every time I mention the documentary, but it's so funny to me how in 9/11 in New Pearl Harbor they had a test flight of the plane going into the Pentagon.
Yes, like the pilots like trying to do it. Yeah.
It's so funny because they have some fat retired Air Force guy with some guy training. And he's trying to direct him through it. He goes, "Okay, no, turn. Ah, you crashed. You missed the Pentagon. You missed it. Yeah, you failed."
And it's crazy. They went right into a wall that was just reinforced that year.
The accounting part of the building. I
Yeah,
do
and they
believe.
blew up
Yeah.
some papers on Vietnam.
Yeah, that's
and
weird.
nobody
huh?
noticed any plane parts or luggage in there.
No film either. That's kind of weird. That's a little bit interesting.
that bullshit on the side. That is so ridiculous.
Oh, from like the hotel.
That could be that one side
Yeah.
image. My voice cracked like a fucking bitch. That could be like Sir Topham Hatt and Tom is turning his car over. Sir Topham, speaking of bitches, Sir Topham Hatt. Could you imagine him on a big tray like a human turkey getting fucked in the ass? Sir Topham Hatt,
Who's Sir Topham Hatt?
The head guy from
yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
the Waspy, the Monopoly man from there,
Yeah.
the round little fuck.
Sir Topham Hatt.
And he always
so
fucking
good.
drunk drives off the road
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
It's really, Sir
Real
Topham
lush.
hat was crossed with Thomas. He killed that prostitute.
Sir Topham, more like a Sir Bottom, folks. He's gonna be a caboose. He's a caboose, folks.
He's the big. They're calling
I
him-
saw him. He was with Henry and Gordon, folks.
They're trains, folks. They're trains.
Folks, I'm trans. I'm transgender.
There was that one really stupid looking one with the planes too. I don't know what it was called. Some British show when they did the baby face.
Oh,
on a
JJ
plane.
the jet plane.
That's exactly what
Yeah,
it
I
was.
remember that.
And
yeah.
he flew into the South Tower
And
to
then-
get rid of the accounting.
Flight
folks.
93. Right?
horrible, really.
I,
The
I was
building's so beautiful, such beautiful buildings, really, and it's such a shame that they
a
fell.
big, beautiful American building.
Construction.
Remember when he
unbelievable.
told off Ted Cruz and we rebuilt that city? That was when he was still raspy too. He
Yeah.
was like he was going.
That's the funniest, the raspy Trump, because I feel like a lot of people who don't really know how to, like, they'll do like the soft, like
Yeah.
80s Trump, like we're saying, like it's almost like a
We're saying
yeah,
anything,
but you
it's
got
gonna
to get
be
the
that way.
raspiness in there,
Oh,
which
yeah.
makes it funny.
Well, the
funniest-
Trump of today is not the Trump of 2016.
2016
No.
Trump is like Bulls Jordan.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
96 Bulls. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like when he was talking about like Jeb Bush was talking at some like RNC as the RNC, and Jeb Bush, he insulted my mother. My mother is the strongest person I've known in my entire life. And Trump goes, she should be running for president, not you, Jeb. She should be running. And then
When he
it's-
told Jeb, your brother knew there were no nukes. In
Yeah,
fucking-
yeah.
Which really, these people, they found these guys. If the story is to be believed, they found Bin Laden underground in a fucking bunker.
Yeah.
Yet, oh yeah, the guy fucking probably hadn't seen water in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
somehow he has nukes.
Well, they knew, allegedly, they knew where he was in like November of 2001, and they were like, "Give us the go, and we'll do it." And they were like, "No, we need to draw this out."
Yeah, I
We
was
need
gonna
to
say
get
that
this
guy
war."
being alive, they killed him as soon as people didn't care anymore.
Yeah,
And they never found the body.
They killed him. Yeah, they killed
There's no
him.
Yeah.
proof of. Is there any proof of the body though?
like a dog.
None.
No,
They just.
Well-
I heard they dragged him through the streets of
They-
like. I don't
they
know where-
Gaddafi'd him. Yeah, they
Yeah, they
Gadda-
threw
yeah.
him in the river or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
And
now
it's
you
so
have all
fucked
these.
up as a kid. You're like, yeah, they killed Osama bin Laden. And, you know, they said in the USA champion
yeah.
Phillies game.
Oh my God. Yeah.
At John Cena, we have found and compromised Osama bin Laden.
And now we realize Cena was Bin Laden all along.
See the third heel.
Yeah.
Cena's joining the Taliban.
Did you see him today? Cody,
Yeah.
him and Cody, they were.
Oh, it was
Cody
great.
Rhodes called him a piece of shit.
Are you a wrestling guy?
Not really.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're big wrestling
I
guys.
gotta
Yeah.
fucking work the night of WrestleMania. I gotta have the big edible show. I'm so pissed off about it.
Oh, you
That
got
wasn't me. We're doing the edible show, but it's on WrestleMania. And
Yeah.
that wasn't me.
Throw
Look,
it
that
on
sounded
at
like
the bar.
I sound like such a Hulk
I
Hogan.
didn't think you were guilting me.
No, not
You're-
guilting. I
okay.
sounded like I was a mark going into business for myself.
I'm working tonight, brother. It's gonna be a good show though. You got a good lineup.
Yeah.
Trying to throw some positivity your
Oh
way.
yeah.
yeah.
No, it's all black people and Eppolite.
There we go.
It's gonna be great.
That's
It'd
gonna be a great
And
time.
Michael
John,
Beck.
if you got high, I would ask you to come on.
Yeah. That's not a good
It's-
look for me.
Yeah, no, Joe did it
can't,
once
yeah.
and he got real fucked
Oh,
up.
that's what he was telling me. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was the night he motorboated Eppolite.
Wow. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to let me
Interesting.
motorboat them? Eppolite.
Oh, sure, I'll do it. And he hops up, one leap upstage. But Joe, he motorboated
Oh, my
her,
God.
and he was like, he came down. He came down to me because how I am. He goes, "I'm sorry you had to see that," and I went, "I wasn't looking."
Yeah, that's good.
I love Mac, dude.
Max the man.
Yeah, he fucking rules. Your whole crew is just unbelievable.
Well, our whole
Dunbar's
crew is based,
great.
You're in that crew. You're in that crew.
I know, but
Yeah.
just before I, was it? But
Well, the
yeah,
crew-
I love all
The
these
thing
guys.
is, with our crew, like we have me, him, you, Joe G, Lakshmi,
Oh, I love Shmi.
Shmee, they're calling him
Tay
Shmee.
Combs, But the thing is, our only criteria for being a friend with somebody is that they're funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it should be. That's what I like. And I was telling Joe, like, there's no like ulterior motives.
No,
You know
No.
what I mean? It's not like
I
To
mean,
a fault. Yeah.
Yeah, like
there's no schmoozing with this guy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I've lost followers posting Otis on my story. I'm
Really?
kidding.
That's how-
no.
I wouldn't be surprised,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
I'd take that with pride.
Yeah.
I got kicked off a BIPOC show,
Hold on one second.
Wow.
showcase because I was friends with Otis.
Wow.
Thank God I was friends with Otis.
Yeah.
The guy he didn't want to see Otis at the show, and he lied about
Wow.
something. But it's like, yeah.
That's oh my god.
I was pissed though because the one they posted it on Facebook and they tagged me in it, I woke up and I saw like it was a flyer with me on it. It was all gay pride stuff. I'm like,
Oh, you're like this. They're gonna.
I, was like,
start
I don't
thinking
want that
stuff.
on my fucking page, but also I don't want to be like, oh, I can't.
You
I
don't want to
can't-
be like, take this down.
Yeah, because I don't like which I am a homophobe. But still, just jokes, and it's like
All jokes here, folks. We love
We
the
love the
gays.
gays.
They're really so incredible what they're doing.
I wore this outside. My allergies were killing me. I think it's because I got pollen on it.
Ooh.
There's a baseball player, right, named Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn?
Paul Lynn. I think he was a brewer or something like that.
Oh my God! What was he making?
What was he making?
Brew.
A brew.
Yeah, no.
My cousin was a Milwaukee brewer.
Really?
Niger Morgan.
Niger Morgan.
No, that's your
That's
cousin.
my cousin.
He was on the Brewers.
Whoa.
I knew him on the Pirates.
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
He was in the
Pirates and
Brewers.
Nationals.
Nationals, right? Yeah. Wow.
I think his highest achievement was he was in the ALDS with the Brewers.
The NL.
The NLDS with the Brewers.
I'm not saying NL because of that's really what it's called.
I know.
Yeah. and What's his first name?
Niger.
I,
That's what the NLDS or Niger.
what if his
League.
name was Niger and it was just the N word with an accent mark?
He
It's pronounced Niger.
The other G silent.
apparently he's my well, because my biological dad's last name is Morgan.
Morgan.
No, it's Kelly, but the Morgan's also part of that family. So Niger Morgan's part of that family. The AB of baseball, they call him.
He's from the House of Morgan.
The House of Morgan.
Niger. Niger Morgan on hole 17.
I like VJ Singh. VJ Singh.
Oh yeah, I joke about
The
that.
goat, dude.
He
Oh
was
yeah,
great.
you have a good VJ Singh joke.
I love
forget
him.
what it is, but
I
it's
love
so
just.
good.
Oh, I'm not telling it
Yeah,
here.
I'm not telling
You
it.
have to come see me.
You gotta come see him.
I
You gotta come.
Come
see
over here. Come sit on the couch. I'll tell you.
Norm Macdonald had a great joke when he was watching the Masters with his friends on a podcast live, and he goes, I can't stand that VJ Singh guy. And he goes, it's not the color of skin. I love the color of skin. Just such a weird thing to say. It was so funny.
Oh my god.
Well, at least we have, Norm died, but thank God we have Are You Garbage to keep us. Keep us.
Who hosts
You're not
that?
an H Foley guy?
No, I'm not H. Foley. Those guys are funny, but like they're just like so gross.
Yeah, they lean into like the fat scumbag, like
They're just gross.
yeah.
Toilet humor stuff. I don't-
Apparently, they used to run Raven Lounge.
They did.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did.
The
They
mecca of comedy, Raven Lounge.
I used to
Yeah.
host Raven Lounge.
Did you really?
I did.
I've never been.
I hated doing it because
No,
it was like a
wasn't
40-minute drive, and it was like 30 hours to park.
Yeah, it's like
I
and
just
it's
stopped
like
showing
4
up.
hours, right? It's like the longest mic.
I would leave after the first half.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
not staying there
playing
past
Yeah.
as long as I had to be. I
Yeah.
was leaving. I don't care about networking and stuff.
No,
I
no.
want to be home in my bed.
I don't
Playing
see
my
any of the people
crossword.
who
Yeah.
used to host that with you there or out anywhere anymore.
No, they don't. Yeah, people stop because like the owners are fucking nuts. Apparently, I didn't stay enough to even know the owner. He was nice to me. They said he was nuts.
Well, hopefully the bar never opens again.
I think it's still.
I think
going.
it's still going.
Really?
They were gonna
Lakers?
shut it down, but now they're like, no, it's fine now.
Fucking hate that place.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is-
I've never been. I don't really think I'll ever.
It's.
Go.
I like Grant. Grant's a cool guy.
I
Yeah, I
love
love
Grant.
Grant.
I
Grant's
love
awesome.
Grant.
Grant's a
Grant's
great.
awesome.
Grant's a good
I
guy.
love Grant, folks.
Paige Campbell. I like Paige Campbell too. But like
I don't.
that place is just it's too hot. It's too compact. It's like you had an attic again. I can't stand it. But I will say this. I'm not a big Brandy's. I love Charlie. I'm not a
Yeah.
the Mike's not. I mean, I'm not a big fan.
I love Franny, the bartender. A great guy
Brandy's a
there.
good dude.
Yeah.
But the bathroom upstairs is
Oh,
disgusting.
my God, yeah,
that
it's
bathroom is
horrendous.
so
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst bathroom at the mic in the scene.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
disgusting.
horrible.
Yeah.
High Notes is perfect. I love
Yeah.
High Note and 13.
It's because you
are
got
great.
women scrubbing it.
Is that why?
Matt sends his girlfriend in there all the time. He says, "Hey, baby,
but
we got to make an impression."
I think because they have that fucking that cigarette that cigarette ash.
Oh,
thing.
it's like right on top of the
But I
like.
think people like threw up in that or something like that.
Yeah, it's
not-
gross.
It's,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
That hideout.
No, at
No, at
brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fat Lady has great bathrooms.
never even went to Fat Lady.
13 is great bath. 13 for
13's
being
got
a
a nice
demonic
bathroom.
bar.
Yeah.
They have soft closed toilet seats.
Yes, they do.
That's pretty great.
yeah.
I love that. You appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a great place. It's just the type of place.
You know why they're so great?
love it,
You know why?
folks.
Because it's not in the city. There's parking.
Parking,
Yeah,
That's
that's,
the
a
biggest
key.
thing.
Yeah.
and there's like, I mean, from the comedy perspective, he gives anybody a chance getting booked who Fenris does, who's good. Like he doesn't
Yeah,
care.
consistent, yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like when you don't plan to book based off. All right, here's Black Month. and
Yeah.
it's like or here's Asian Month. Like he books all black guys, but it's not for February. He did it for Black Friday this year.
Oh, that's good.
And he put Luke on Tay, all
Yeah.
these niggas, and all these niggas, folks.
I think that place is great. Not to be like a comedy purist. I feel like people that actually like doing stand up and are funny actually go out to go. They go to High Note and 13.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't go to High Note much, but at 13 I notice people I think are funny that I see at Philly mics. They usually come to 13 sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like
Yeah.
Seth Ruddick goes there.
We love Ruddick.
Yeah.
Austin Whitehead goes there. I saw
Love
him there.
Austin.
Oh yeah,
dude.
black. Yeah, one of the least
So
white heads
good.
I've ever seen. I tell him that. I was roasting him on stage last night because it was dead in fucking Fergie's all fucking night. It was dead, and I was up at like 11:30, and he fucking goes on, or I was on there, and I said, you go up to this guy, he could be 17 spots from his set. It's like he's rehearsing for a Broadway show. Nothing. Obvious silence from the eye, and I'm like, yeah, but he. Well, I just said, yeah. He's like, hey, dude, come on, I'm about to go on. And it's like, all right, buddy. He's our friend.
He's locked in.
He's coming on this month.
Yes.
He's coming on this
great.
month.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Blackhead.
He fucking rules.
Yeah, we want to have him and Aunt Kumar on because they look like the same guy.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if an Aunt will
Austin
come.
told
He's
me about
flaky.
that.
Flaky Aunt, you motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Austin told me about it. He goes,
Love
yeah,
you.
I'm on the podcast. I'm like, oh,
No
yeah.
chance.
Odo's told me about it. He goes, yeah, I guess you want me on because we both look the same. I go, well, I didn't say that. I mean, I didn't put.
Yeah, Adam has a very, or Austin has a very accusational tone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is he Native American? I should ask him, but is he Native American Indian or Indian? I think he's Native American.
I thought he was black.
Well, we're at different structures, folks. We're at a crossroads here.
No matter what, he should be drowned. He had a great line once about the Beetlejuice guy when I was meeting him. Do you know Beetlejuice?
No.
He's hilarious. He's a ton of followers on Griffey. Griffey Cohen is his name, which is arguably a more Jewy name than Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he's a really nice guy, and he's hysterical. And Austin was telling him about me, and he goes, yeah, I told him there's no one with more to say about the Jews than Otis Tim. I really do. I speak out.
You got to hear your voice, man.
Yeah, I think they're good people. My allergies are flaring up. Can you tell? Are my eyes
I
bloodshot?
thought the edible was kicking in.
That's
No.
what I thought it was too.
No, this is the allergies are terrible right
Yeah.
now.
We had a
Edible will
whole-
be like 40 minutes.
We
long.
had I was thinking about this right before you came. We had like a whole 3-month period where we were just constantly congested in this apartment, and it just went away.
Oh, you guys might have mold in here or something.
Yeah, we're fine now.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, I get cancer.
What kind of cancer do you want?
Whatever will kill me quick without.
Prostate.
I want it to be so I don't
Rectal?
have to go through the song
Rectal.
and dance of chemo. I want it to just be something
Oh, they
that-
just tell you like you got a month to live.
pancreatic.
Oh yeah, where you're just
I think my
Put your hand up my ass,
my
Doc,
one-
and tell
my
me
one
I'm
uncle
dead.
Had just died recently of prostate.
Oh, good.
And
Oh
it was-
jeez.
Yeah, it was horrible funeral.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Not because he died. I didn't. Really
They
know him
actually
that well.
turned the casket inside out. So it's just like his name.
They were singing and dancing 10 minutes later, folks. It was
But
really.
they had a horrible food they had horrible spread there. It was
Oh really?
roast beef and salmon with mashed potatoes. It's like mashed potatoes.
What's wrong with salmon? I'd kill for salmon at a funeral.
But if I like die, I don't want it.
What, you want chicken
No.
fingers?
You get a whole bunch. You get a whole
Ziti?
smorgasbord. Ziti would be nice. You need something.
Yeah,
carb
mark
heavy.
my
Yeah,
words. When I
pizza.
fucking die, there's gonna be ziti, and if
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna hunt, there's no ghosts, but if there were ghosts, I would haunt whoever didn't have ziti at my funeral.
you gotta have a nice. Your mother makes the babka, the cheese.
Oh, the babka, yeah. No, she bought that babka.
I'm telling you, Jerry, she bought that babka.
No, she made the baklava. That
The
was great.
baklava was great. That babka was
They
phenomenal.
can cook, man. They fill you up.
Some
Are
of
you-
my favorite foods.
You're Irish,
No.
Jewish.
Check.
No. I'm like half Russian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then the
Okay.
rest
So-
of it's just like German, English. You know.
99999.
Yeah, the other just regular.
My
white
German,
people.
my white is German.
Is it okay? Yeah, I feel like that's everybody.
I posted
German.
I posted a TikTok making fun of these Italian guys. This Italian
I saw your
podcast.
Oh,
Did you
dude,
see that?
that is literally my genesis of my Italian joke, where I'm like, we need to be meaner to them because we're not, and then you
Yeah.
just have 5 fat retarded
The Growing
guys.
Up Italian podcast.
Yes, that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
exact podcast that I had in mind when I made that joke.
I did an impression on TikTok, and somebody commented. They said, "Oh yeah, how are your people doing? Still throwing stones in Africa?" And I was like, "I'm literally more Italian than I am black.
Yeah.
Literally more Italian than I am
I'll
black."
drink to
Oh
that.
my god!
And I was like, "Jeez, it was really funny."
Yeah,
it
it's
was really
hilarious.
funny, but it's like
wow.
I literally am more Italian than I am black.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm cursed with the skin.
That's so yeah.
That's like saying I'm more burnt sienna than I am brown.
It's pretty much true.
I'm more eggshell than I am
I
white.
guess my Italian is Sicilian, so I guess it is.
Mm, okay.
40%. Remember
Yeah.
that bartender the security guard we saw the one time we went to Manioc together?
Mhm.
What the
Great
fuck
story.
What did he say?
You don't remember what he said?
No, I don't.
We confused the two. You know how there are two Billy Beans? There's the gay guy, and then there's the guy from Moneyball.
Oh yeah.
So there are two baseball players. One of them's gay, one of them's from Moneyball. And we confused them. We thought they were the same. And we said, yeah, that guy is gay. Billy Bean is gay. And the guy goes, wait, really? Well, fuck. There goes that movie.
And I told him, I was like, we were talking. I was like, yeah, I'm black and Italian. He goes, what part of Italy? I goes, Sicilian. He goes, oh, you're 100% black. Yeah,
He was white, wasn't he?
yeah, Italian guy. My dad had a great line because I think today is the Muslim holiday. Eid something.
Yeah, I think it's the end of.
I love that
Ramadan.
Stephen King's Eid.
Stephen King's Eid.
Yeah, I think Eid was like
It.
yesterday.
Stephen King's Eid. You go past the sewer and it's Muhammad. Fast.
Eid al-Fitr is what it's called.
The end of Ramadan.
And I saw my dad yesterday. And he was drinking. And he goes, "Yeah, Luke, today's that Muslim holiday. What was it called? Idiot LaFleur." And I started fucking dying laughing. You see?
That's what I yell out watching the Packers.
I know. So do I. Matt LaFleur. Oh, I want to say this. Keller is one of the rare, normal, well-adjusted Eagles fans
I appreciate that.
I've seen.
Yeah.
He's the one of the.
Yep,
he's
couldn't
one of the
say
good
I was
ones.
happy for him. Couldn't say I was happy for
Yeah,
him.
that's
It's like-
fine. I mean, we
but-
do make the rest of the. The rest of the fan base is brutal.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
especially
could be the
hold us
worst.
like
fan
Koba.
base
Especially in
the NFL.
comedy.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the Eagles on any levels, blood.
But what the fuck? We were talking. Yeah, football season. LaFleur. What the fuck was I bringing this up? We were just ranting about the Eagles fans.
Oh
and
yeah, they're brutal.
yeah, they were.
Yeah,
insane.
I can't stand them.
And they're gonna ban the tush push apparently.
Yeah, well,
Good.
Yeah, it's-
Good.
Yeah.
If it were any other team but the Eagles, I wouldn't care.
That's how I.
Some
feel.
guy's gonna really get fucking paralyzed from that, though.
Hopefully it's Hurts or something.
Yeah, love Jalen Hurts to die. I'd love for him to die.
I actually really like Jalen Hurts a lot. I really like him. He's actually, but if
Wait,
he's
block out me saying I want him to die. Yeah, that'll get us flagged.
2508. He's a second recorder.
Second. Yeah.
Yeah, he's I don't like him at all. I respect that he left the Alabama because he
Yeah.
got benched for
But
Hawaii.
he's got an all-woman management team.
Yeah, he's a fucking simp, pussy. I do like Hurts.
Hey, if he was at any other team, I'd like him a lot. But just he's on the.
It's so funny because for the longest time, most of Eagles fans hated him.
well, I had
Like up until he won the Super Bowl, they were like, "He's not good." And I always liked him, but most Eagles fans were like, "He sucks."
no. If I had somebody at the beginning of the season say that it wasn't. Sirianni wasn't the problem. It's Hurts.
Yeah, it was,
It's
it's,
like-
just brain dead. Yeah, because they want Jeff Garcia back or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite Eagles quarterback? Is it Hurts?
It's probably Hurts. I did love McFlab for sure, but he just couldn't get it done.
He played in the wrong. I mean, if he played like now, he'd be
Oh, he would be
insane.
one of the best quarterbacks.
Wait, what female comic are you calling McFlab? I'm lost. I can think of like 80.
It's probably Hurts.
No Kevin Cobb?
I did love Cobb. Mike Vick, maybe. I loved Vick. He was electric.
Somebody's fighting a dog over there. I
Yeah,
guess.
speaking of, pour one out.
I've heard the one time the whole thing was going on. There was shirts in Walmart. I mean, when McNabb got hurt, I remember seeing shirts in Walmart that said "Start Garcia, keep
Oh,
Garcia," and I was like,
God.
even as like a 6-year-old, I'm like, no, it says you can't. DC, no way.
I mean, these people are free. I mean, they're the Eagles. It's depraved people. I mean, they just have
The worst.
no-
The worst. I wish
Yeah.
death upon many.
Eagles because
At least illness.
yeah.
they're like the most aggressive. Like they'll like 100% believing every opinion. Like
Miles
like,
Sanders,
goes-
dude, top 5.
Goes,
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
so hard.
Oh yeah.
But then like a second something changes, they'll get rid of all their loyalty.
Oh,
and come
they're
with a new-
unstable. Yeah, they
it's
have no
insane.
morals or loyalty to anybody.
Amen. Oh my God. Say Jalen Hurts gets hurt in the preseason, tears his ACL, done for the year. They'll be the biggest Aaron Rodgers fans that ever lived. If that guy
Yeah, we should sign Aaron Rodgers, yo.
I heard somebody told me 2 years ago that the Eagles should pick up Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, there's no fucking way Aaron
No,
Rodgers.
He wouldn't make it
Yeah,
here.
No, he wouldn't come
wouldn't.
here, period.
No, he would know better than to fucking
I would've
Any
gone-
of these guys. There's a reason why like Brady would never think of coming. None of these guys. would
No,
ever.
nobody
And
good
no
ever
good
wants
quarterback would ever make it here. The
No.
only star position you could have here is either like
defensive,
D-line
Or
yeah.
offensive
or wide
line.
receiver because you're
Yeah.
meant to be like
Yeah,
divisive.
psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T.O. They must really feel like slave traders when it comes to the wide receivers. Like the wide receivers have a point when they say the NFL owners treat them like slaves because you can't tell me Jerry Jones doesn't look at fucking CeeDee Lamb like a piece of meat, that old bastard.
I like Jerry Jones.
I like Jerry. He has a great quote.
Jerry.
Just because I say it doesn't make it so. I'm a lying piece of shit.
But he's a scumbag, but he's like funny. He's like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like- but he's not a scumbag. He's slick. He's
Yeah,
classy.
he's
scumbag.
slick Jerry,
He's
yeah.
slick.
Yeah.
Like
He's an
Urs-
old yokel.
He's a yokel. Ursay's a fucking retard.
I
Oh my
love
God,
Irsay.
yeah,
I love
no,
Irsay.
just-
Ursay's
yeah.
a trash
Yeah.
Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
I like
just
that
on
prostitute
pills,
died in the
fucking-
hotel with
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I like
pilled
that.
out of his
I think it's
mind.
good.
He's Pie on Hills.
Yeah, Pion.
He's Pie on
Or
Hills.
his we always switch the words of everything, and then
Oh,
we
okay.
found out that Lakshmi likes it too, and that like reinforces it.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
We
of
named
course.
this episode "Fault Fiction,"
Yeah.
but Luke has a great idea for a tight end. He's 6'5" and energetic as hell. Kion Hoke.
Here comes Kion Hoke out of Alabama catching the ball.
He would fucking tear. Oh, dude, I had Kion Hoke. They said third round's too early for a tight end. Fuck that. I picked him fantasy. Let's
gonna
go.
off this year, bro.
I gotta come back in fantasy, man. I was horrible last year.
My team's.
Bottom of the division.
We got to
Travesty.
make John. You got to want to be in our league
Oh,
this year.
you gotta come on. A league,
Oh, yeah, dude.
100%.
Yeah.
It's for like $25, but it's
Oh
not.
yeah, fuck it. That's
The
fun.
Priel somehow. I think he's won twice.
Who won it last year? Did he win it last year?
The Priel won last year. Didn't he win it 2-3 years ago?
Did he?
He's got to be.
No, I thought
unseated.
Mark won it or Dean. No, Dean won it
Dean.
last year. You know, Dean's a good dude.
He's a
gotta
future
be
guest. He's coming on. I'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
him scheduled.
Now he's taking out his Zen.
Oh, nice.
So on Patreon. You're a citrus guy.
Yeah. I
He's
used
fruity.
to be like a wintergreen.
Wintergreen. I go wintergreen spearmint or citrus. You gotta hop
Yeah,
on the
this-
Zen train,
yeah.
man.
No, never.
No,
It's nice.
just the spitting doesn't. You don't like that?
Yeah.
Don't like the spit.
Oh, you spit? I don't even spit.
I spit it out.
Oh.
I just let it go.
Oh,
I let
Luke
it fly.
spits.
I spit.
Yeah.
The one day I freaked out in my old apartment. He was doing that. He's just resting.
I was dipping. I wasn't
Oh, the dipping. Yeah, I never touched base.
huge dip guy.
I'll smoke a heater every now and then,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
can't. Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
have your cigarettes. You get them in those. What kind of cigarettes did you?
Oh,
have?
I had Dunhills one time.
Where do you get those?
Dude, I just went to like a random bodega in like Chinatown, and the dude had them behind there.
Wow, that
And
was
my
one of
buddy
the best
likes 'em.
times of my life.
They're a great cig, dude. That's one of my faves. They come in like a fucking. It's like like a plastic.
I know.
I think
thing. It's real
cigarettes.
classy.
I always thought they looked cool, but the smoke I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, yeah.
Cigars I love because you don't have to inhale the smoke.
Oh, see, I'm out on this
Smoke.
cigar. I don't understand the point. Like, 'cause you're
Oh,
not
we should
inhaling
take
it,
some
like-
stogies to the fucking friendly to see John.
Oh yeah, you can smoke. Oh, you smoke
We
that
get-
fucking
we
place
smoke
out.
you can't smoke cigars. I found
We
out.
got roasted.
Really?
Luke got
Entire-
roasted.
The entire mic bullied me. The entire Otis said a great line. I told him I was kind of apprehensive to go into friendly lounge. He goes, "What, Luke? They're not gonna. What do you think? They're gonna bully you the entire time? Came with a cigar. The entire mic bullied me. The entire mic.
Us. They believe. I was
Us,
smoking
us.
it too.
Yeah, but like, it's like these people. Like, I'm my attention neighbor.
Wow.
And it'll be me saying like, now we're gonna cut this, but so and so is a whore.
Fat pig. Fat is. They're not.
Disgusting.
They're
really.
not friendly at the friendly lounge.
They're not friendly at all. Really, it's shameful. What
I'll
they're
be.
doing.
You're there this Thursday.
This Thursday, I'm hosting it. Yeah, somebody.
be there.
Jody hit me up and was like, "Do you want to host?"
I'll be there. I'm coming early. I'll play piano there.
Yeah, I'll tie one on for sure.
Nice.
Have a couple.
Well, we're over the hour mark.
All right. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, they come to High Note. You know.
I know friendly this week. Well, this won't be up before Thursday. but-
Yeah, come to High
I'll be
Note
there. Is
every
Joe going?
Wednesday.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Check out. Go to High Note. And if you're not in the area, go to the Arab Easter at Bar 13.
Yes.
And it'll be at Friendly. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Transgender.
Episode 51 is done.